Okay, you can't move the whole game. All right, are we ready for a test, everyone?
This is a test.
Okay, everybody, this is a test. I have my voice right next to the microphone, and if you can hear that, we want to let you know. This is Tom. I'm just testing the microphone right now. So there's a little bit of a delay. If you can hear me and say the test is working, say test 567. Test 567. Text 567 to one of us so that we can know if this broadcast, this live stream is working. It's working. I'm going to give myself. It's working. Okay, so now I'm testing to myself, which is really nice for me because I get to have a little alone time talking to myself. There's a little bit of delay, probably like maybe 2 minutes, but I get to say something to myself and then hear myself on YouTube a minute later just to check this microphone. And it should be working really, really nicely. Even when I raise my voice, that's the hope. Sorry, the what?
What channel is that? Are you guys broadcasting?
Oh boy.
They were also very cool. I think we got it, Johnny.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Sorry, yeah, great.
Got it.
It's working partly. I don't know if it's working all the way. It's working and then it's stopping. Okay, I'm going to keep talking right now, but I'm also going to try and say things that are unique so that we can see if this live stream stays working throughout this entire warm-up. That way we can test this, but also there's a bit of a delay on the YouTube live stream, which is to be expected, but it's hard for me to see if it's really working for a long-term basis if I just say the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to start saying new things. Here they go out onto the warm-up ice. And as they go out onto the warm-up ice, we're going to keep testing this audio because we want to make sure that our cables are tight. We had that issue in Minnesota. We also have the Wi-Fi here, which is, I think, medium in terms of quality. Hopefully it's good enough that we can have a good quality live stream for you here in this second game of the tournament that we are playing in Denver this weekend. We played a Minnesota team earlier today. This team is from, that's what I wonder. It's just the Wi-Fi strength. We might want to record it and post it later if that's possible. Does it do that? Super. Where's this team from? Do we know that? California. So, California Epicenter is their name. Epicenters must mean they're the epicenter of California hockey. We'll see how that looks here in a minute. We've got 1 minute 45 seconds left in warm-ups. The amount of Wi-Fi is going to be the issue. We're going to record this, so you might not be able to watch the full clip until later, but just for Coach Slava and others to use in video sessions or whatever, just for posterity. We're going to record it. And that's just in case the live stream itself cuts out on us. There's not much we can do about Wi-Fi. Even hotspots in this building and most ice arenas are really not that effective. You're at the mercy of cell service. A hotspot is just borrowing cell service. There are boosters and there's antennas, and I've even seen some teams that go that far. We're not quite at that level of capacity. We're not at the ESPN broadcast level yet. We're not even ESPN Ocho. We're more like ESPN 10 or 14. But we are going to try and bring you this full game. We're playing our second game of this tournament. This morning's game was really tough. It was a pretty big loss. And just watching warm-ups here, this team looks really good too. So we're really going to be hoping for just a lot of hustle and effort. Our guys, and I don't think we have any gals on this team. Our guys are really good players. They're going to get out there and hustle. We'll see if they can hang with this California Epicenter team. Just watching California's warm-ups here that you can't see on the screen. Seeing some dudes that have some ripping shots, some good skaters, people using all the edges, people down low in good form. Look like a real pack of athletes in blue for the Epicenter team. There is a certain amount of body checking allowed at this level in this tournament. So if you haven't watched this level of hockey yet, my advice to you is don't worry about it too much. It's funny. I've played hockey growing up. Talked to a lot of folks that are worried. That, hey, now that there's some body checking, do I have to worry about the safety of my son or daughter? And I would say, the game has a natural component of it that involves contact, and you'll see that I think it's it's just a step by degrees to more and more levels of physicality, and the kids adjust naturally. It's a natural part of the game, and all the things that we do in this sport to keep kids safe will be in play, and we'll hopefully have like a really good clean hockey game here, even as these kids learn to deal with the uptick in the rules in terms of the physicality. That's one of the best things about this spring league, actually, is that they get to test that out. So here we go. We are getting close to being underway and heading into net is Silas January, and stepping out onto the ice. You're going to have to give me a little bit of leeway with calling out the numbers. We do have a couple call them new players, old friends that we've been on teams with before, but new players. That's Vito Cipriani. He'll be number 73. Desi Brenner will be number 60. Tucker Murley will be number 14. And I'll keep going with that. Brady Benecki's number 74. Alex Boyd, that's my son, is number 26. I'm Tom Boyd, by the way. And Doug, Silas and Cruz's dad, is working the camera. Say dad, but I think we have a special term for that. I can't remember what it is, but so here we go. It's game is underway, and there's a big hit on Cruz right there. That was a good taste of that heavy hitting that's coming their way in Bantams next year. Cruz got a big taste of it. He's okay, and he's back at it. That's Tucker Murray over there picking that puck up in the corner and working that puck, number 16, River Klug, and then you got to put that pressure on. Got to see some hustle out there today as Nolan Rizet picks up the puck in the corner. He looks up to try and capture a pass to Charlie J, number 16, but nothing there. Good save by Silas January, and now we're seeing a little bit of hustle right there from Charlie J. He's taking it down into the net. Cruz is on the far side. He's waiting, and then here come the Epicenter the other way. Out there is Nash Sucic on D together with Bates Gorbold. Nice move there by the Epicenter player, and a ripping shot just goes wide. Picked up there by Bates, and Rivers going for a change, and so Alex Boyd will come out and chase that puck. Out there helping him is number 94. That is Hayden Collins out there. There's Boyd trying to work that puck. Gets it poked away at his feet. Can't find it. Epicenter blocked by Bates Corbold, clearing it up and out. And a nice play there by Sucic to get it out. Sucic with it again. Brent trying to break it out of the zone, gets it blocked. Little help there from Hayden. And another big hit there. This game much more hard hitting than it sounds like this morning's was. Tomas Collins took that one. Boyd gets that hit, and that will be a penalty. I'm waiting for the signal for roughing. Way to take that hit, dude. Nice job, Alex. So, lots of number 66 there with the ponytail getting the roughing against Alex Boyd. So, Select's got a power play. Let's see who's going to be out there. Desi Brenner is at center, Vito Cipriani at right, and Brady Benecki at left. At D, Tucker Murray left D, and at right, that is number 27, Ben Shepard. And that puck gets sent all the way down. They are still calling the icing, so not quite to, if you're used to watching NHL games where they allow icing on penalties, that is not the case here. Minute 30 is the penalty time period. There's 12:52 left in the first. Some 1:17 left on that roughing call as Desi Brenner steps up to play center. Wins it over to Benecki. Over to Vito. Then a shot from Benecki, just wide. Picked up there by Vito Cipriani. Back to Shepard. He sends it in. It's tipped. Picked up in front of the net by Epicenter. And here they come down against Tucker Murray. Murray pushing him into the corner. Epicenter trying to kill some time off that clock. Doing a good job of that behind the net. Nice body there by number 73, Vito Cipriani. And here comes Desi Brenner down the left-hand side. Let's see what he can do. Into the center, 2-minute beat, cuts it through, but gets it poked away, and it's covered up by the goaltender. And that's some good quality action there from the Mountain Select squad on their power play. 39 seconds still left to go to see if they can get an early goal, build some confidence. That's going to be River Klug taking that face-off. He's got number 22. I don't see that number. That's Cruz. And then centering pass, tipped back by Klug to Rizé. Rizé's got it on the blue line, looking, nice pass over, but it's just missed there by Charlie J. He chases into the corner. Klug uses that body well to protect that puck. Getting used to the physicality here as Nolan Rizé takes it in the corner. Nice protection there. Oh, and that pass fortunately recovered. Charlie J was trying to get it back to the D, and that centering pass picked off, and that penalty is now over. And here come the Epicenter the other way. Epicenter shot is wide, picked up by Rizé in the corner. Rizé looking behind the net. He's going to send it up to Cruz. Cruz is going to send it all the way down for the icing. $11:17 left in the first. So far, so good. Tomas Collins, Alex Boyd. And Hayden Collins. I don't say Hayden. Zayden. Why does it say Hayden on there? I wonder that. I was like, this is wrong. Sorry, I'm looking at a roster with a typo, and I was like, that is not the correct name. And I was like, where's Hayden? So there's Hayden. That makes more sense to me now. I was wondering where he was. There he is. Zayden Collins. Tomas and Zayden Collins both have the same last name, but they are not related. Here's Epicenter with nice post protection there from Silas January. Good pressure on the point from Boyd. Hustling are the Epicenter. They put that puck right in a scoring position, and another great save from Silas January. Epicenter working that puck quickly around. Great defense there from Sucic. And helping out there at center, Ben Shepard. Epicenter with great stick handling, but it's poked away, and Boyd's going to flip it up and out. Take that hit nicely. Pressure there from Zayden Collins. Now 23 going in for the hit. That's Zayden. Why do I keep getting that wrong? That's Tomas. Sorry. Of course, their names are right next to each other on this tiny little roster, too. I'll get it. I'll get it down, and I'll call the names correctly as best I can. Good pressure there from Desi Brenner and picked up back by Tucker Murray. Tucker Murray picks his head up, looking to get that outlet pass, but it's picked off is Tomas Collins. Sucic behind the net, rolling puck, sends it around to Tucker Murray. Out to the point. Benecki with the pressure on the point. Now Benecki fighting to get it, and Murray comes away with it. Murray skating up the ice, tips it ahead to himself. He's got a lot of speed, bodied off the puck nicely by Epicenter. Good poke check there from Benecki, but here come Epicenter against Rizet into the corner. Desi Brenner helping out, and a nice poke check support there from Vito Cipriani. Here come Epicenter again. They're pretty good on the puck skills. Poked away nicely by Benecki, and then Vito trying to poke it out. Now Benecki trying to get it up to Vito, and no ice. Vito Cipriani is going to go chase that puck down while the rest of his line gets a change. Uses his body nicely, but gets forced down there. Here come Epicenter with the breakout as River Klug puts pressure on. And then Charlie J with a nice poke check. And Klug now with it. Klug looking for Vito. Now Vito's going to get his change. Coming out for him is Cruz January. Epicenter getting a lot of time to play with it behind their own net. And they send it up for the breakout. Coming up the pinch and leading to a turnover. Nice pinch there from number 93. Bates Gorbold. Epicenter has a lot of time behind their net. They're not getting a lot of pressure on the forecheck, so that makes the breakout all that much easier. Here they come, cross the red line, entering the zone. Good check there. Nice body play from January. And then River Klug sends it up. Charlie J trying to pick up that puck. Good skate turn from Epicenter. River Klug almost gets a piece of that one. Epicenter now bringing it into the zone, getting a shot that's wide. Bates Gorbold into the corner. Trying to get it up to January. The puck goes all the way down, and January not sure whether he should come for the change or hustle after the forecheck. That was in and out of the zone. River Klug on the back check. Now Sucic helping pinch. Good body play there by Tomas Collins. Epicenter comes away with it. Cuts back behind the net. Centering pass. Shot. Good save. Rebound. Goal. Epicenter gets their first goal of the game with 7:16 in the first period. That puck was kind of bouncing around a little bit. And when there's loose pucks, the ones that are hustling the most tend to get it at the end of a long shift. That can be really tough. Here goes Zayden Collins at center. Tomas Collins at left. Alex Boyd at right. Ben Shepard at right D, and Nash Sucic at left D. The players are getting warned to stay outside the circle on the face-off. There's the pass back, and the face-off win. And again, not a ton of pressure on the forecheck. Now, all three are now going in, not leaving anyone high. There's two on the forecheck. Comes all the way back around. And here they come the other way, Epicenter. Skating down. Ben Shepard, boy, a nice backhanded centering pass is blocked by Silas January. And there's Zayden Collins trying to get a hold of it. He gets it pickpocketed. Boyd on the pressure now. Good puck collection, D to D, and right back the other direction come Epicenter. Now Sucic shot is just wide. Boy, that's a pretty nifty shot there. A lot of power on a snapshot for a young kid like that. Boyd with good hustle and pressure there, and now picked up by Tomas Collins on that far side. Epicenter, though, going to bring it on in up against Shepard, and that's an upper shelf ripper from Epicenter. I was watching their warm-ups, and they absolutely have quite the shooting skill. So it's 2-0, not mentioned on the scoreboard. here or there. The score may not be the key component of this game. We'll be looking for other things, learning how to play that physical style of hockey. Vito Cipriani with it now, back to Rizé. Rizé's out there with Sucic on D. Sorry, that's not Sucic, that's Tucker Murray. Here comes Vito on the pressure. Benecki, and nice play there by Murray. Try and poke it away. Good play by Murray, but picked up by Epicenter. They're going to take it into the high slot. Shot is pad saved and collected nicely in the slot by Rizé. Makes a nifty pass up to Murray. Murray's looking for Vito, but he's covered, so he's going to ease it back, send it into the zone. Where's the forecheck? There it is in the form of Desi Brenner, but again, that forecheck pretty quickly defeated. So Epicenter will bring it into the zone and make a nice little cutback move. A lot of these teams, that are traveling together, they play together all the time. Our teams, especially in the spring here, kind of don't have a ton of time together. That centering pass whiffed on by Epicenter. That would have been an easy goal if he had connected on it. Picked up there by Bates Gorbold, looking to ring it around the boards. Oh, it's off of Rizé's stick. So Bates, Gorbold, he's trying to clear it. He goes down, and nice save and cover. Silas January. There's 6:20 left to go in this stop time first period. I wasn't watching the clock. It does seem like there's more time left than there should be. That's River Klug at center. He's going to get it over to Ben Schappert. Klug now. Good job using the body again. We've seen that a couple times from Klug, using that body to shield. And good pressure there from Cruz January. Picked up then and sent into the corner. Bates Gorbold's going to go after that. Puck bounces up and out. Nice pass there from Klug over to Cruz. Cruz trying to use that body to get it out. And now January trying to get it up to Charlie J. He does. And just up and maybe in range for Cruz January. Good hustle there from number 22. Chase that puck down and provide a bit of a forecheck. Try and keep it in their zone. Charlie J is going to get involved with that. But again, a well-coached team that plays together all the time. One of the things you'll notice right away is a good breakout. This team, Epicenter, certainly has one. They flubbed the puck there, and nice job there from Schappert to step in and poke that away. River gets pickpocketed. Bates Gorbold is going to try and help him out and trying to clear it, and Cruz January does so. Charlie J now getting that. But Epicenter, again, right back in there. Very hard for Select to even get their changes done. Bates Gorbold doing a good job. Now River Klug. Gorbold looking up, trying to find Charlie J, but picked off and still in the zone. Schappert now behind the net trying to break it out. There's no winger help yet, but he takes a pretty big hit. And that's a slash and no call. So here they come. Epicenter, nice pass back. Shot is off the crossbar, and it was a ripper. These guys can shoot. Epicenter. That player right there, pretty big in terms of size and strength. Nice moves by him, weaving in and out of the very tired Select team. And again, when you're buried in your own zone, it's hard to get it to defend against that. The other team can change, and it's one of the oldest strategies in hockey. Keep it in their zone, get your changes going, work that puck around, and get that puck in the net. The Epicenter did that well there. Now some fresh legs. Zayden Collins, Alex Boyd, and Tomas Collins with Tucker Murray and Nash Sucic back there. Zayden poked away by Murray. Sucic all the way around. Centering. Blocked and cleared up there by Zayden. Bodied off. Oh, that's going to be a call, and that's just one of those things that happens when you're learning the battling game. Zayden was working really hard to fight off that body check as he went for it, and then the other player sort of crumpled as he lost his balance. He ended up kind of crumpling the other player into the net. Certainly not intentional, just one of those things that's going to happen. And so Zayden Collins going to go into the box, and Boyd and Tomas Collins are going to try and fight this one off with the help of Sucic and Murray. And this really good Epicenter team, this will be a challenge. Can't ice it, so Murray takes his time, tries to stick handle it around to Boyd. Does. Boyd not with the speed and alacrity necessary to against a team like this. So that puck is still in the zone. They're going to set it up and work on their power play here. Tipped again, goes wide. Epicenter working that puck around. Select staying in the box. Formation, and good tip and save there by Silas January. He's really being tested today is Silas, and the goaltender, you're looking not just at the number of saves, you're looking at that form. How quickly can they move left to right? How well are they covering their posts? And boy, does Silas look good in all those respects right now, as coming out to kill the rest of this penalty is Desi Brenner and Nolan Rizé and Vito Cipriani and Ben Schappert. There's a big-time shot, gloved high and wide by Silas January. Oh, and that's from behind, damn it. And Vito, again, that's one of those things that needs to be coached early and often, is can't hit them when you see their numbers. That's going to be a 10-2. I think checking from behind is often, and I believe maybe automatically, a 10-2. So Vito will be out the next 10 minutes of play time. Another player is going to go sit for the 2 minutes.
It's always the guy 7.
Cruz going to have to go serve that for Vito with 3:06 left. It's 3-0. Let's see what Mountain Select can do to stand up to this onslaught here early on from Epicenter. And it's 5-on-3. And the Epicenter's got a good chance at a good scoring chance here. Out there to kill it is Ben Schappert, Desi Brenner, and Nolan Rizé. They're playing a nice triangle. Rizé covering in front, doing everything he can to help out Silas, and he does everything needed there. A great save. Still 17 seconds before it's 4-on-4. Here's that centering pass. Shot is in. And so that'll only wipe out 11 seconds of penalty time, as Zayden Collins will come out of the box. And that doesn't do us a lot of good, because that goal, if that goal would have been 12 seconds later, we'd be back to 5-on-5 hockey, but we're not. So down 4-0 now with 2:36 left in the first period. There's 1:01 left in the Vito Cipriani penalty. It's being served by Cruz January. That's Benecki taking that face off out there with Charlie J. Nash, and oh boy, another tic-tac-toe play from Epicenter, narrowly misses the net. That's Sucic and Bates-Gourbold out on D to finish your lineup. Nice move there, no icing. Got that down the ice, but the other player had the opportunity to get it, so no icing there. Charlie J trying to back check there in time to help out. Back in the zone. Here comes Epicenter, working that puck around down low. Looking for a place to put it. There's shot, nice block there from Charlie J. Epicenter working that puck down low, and Charlie J with another nice play there, bringing it around the boards. Is it going to be enough to get it out? And not really. Working that puck around. There, the Epicenter out from California. Nice looking power play from them, and that's a little bit too much action on Silas for my taste. And that penalty is over. 1:32 left in the third. It's 4-0 on our scoreboard. This scoreboard guy may or may not fix that soon.
He's a Devils fan.
He's got a Devils hat on, so we don't know if he can count. There we go, 4-0. This is River Klug, Cruz January, Tucker Murray, and Nolan Rizé. Poked ahead there. by Charlie J. Now Rosé with it. Poked away by Murray. Murray playing good technique on the defense, really using that body nicely. Good shot there, rebound stopped. And the defense are in there protecting their goalie. Or that's River Klug, actually. Just trying to keep them out of the... and end that scoring opportunity with some body play. And that's to be expected. I don't think we'll see any penalties for that. And we won't. Refs just making sure everyone's okay. Getting the head nod. Number 7's fine. This is physical hockey now, so if you have the puck in front of the net, you can expect to take a hit. That's part of the game from here on out for these boys and some of the girls too that'll play with us next year. Murray trying to send it around to Rosé. Now he's looking for an outlet option. He's going to backhand it. Here goes River Klug up to January, and it does come out to the neutral zone, so small victories, and that's offsides. 42 seconds left in the first. Nothing but hustle, let's go. Bend those knees, move those feet. Zayden over to Boyd. Boyd can't hang on to it. Epicenter, Boyd comes back, gets a hold of it. He's gonna pick his head up and he's got some time. Where's he gonna go with it? Over to Tomas Collins. He's gonna send it ahead, but no icing, they say, which is nice. Boyd on the forecheck. Nice, look at that breakout. It's right out of the textbook. Epicenter, nice poke check there from Bates Gorbold, Tomas Collins, and now Zayden with it. Zayden skating up the ice with Boyd. It's a 2-on-2, but a nice back check. The pass over to Boyd's in his skates. Tries to get it over to Tomas Collins, but can't. And that'll do it for the first period. We'll be back for the second in a minute.